and how's it going, everyone? It is Skullzi here with the latest gaming news, rumors, and speculation. Before we get into today's content, I just wanted to update you all real quick by saying I will be uploading a lot more videos again, so you can expect more content than what I've been doing over the last few weeks. I am busy preparing the move, so that takes a lot of time and skooma, but don't worry, I'll be back into it soon, and we'll be back to almost daily, if not daily uploads, very soon, as well as some Skyrim streams. But as for today, don't worry, because I have a new Starfield discovery for you all, and this discovery seems to confirm more information about the faction system within Starfield, more specifically indicating the player might be able to join multiple different factions, like the community was hoping for, and like we were already able to basically do in previous Bethesda games, which shouldn't be that much of a surprise, but that hasn't been confirmed yet. So let's not waste any more time and break this new discovery down. And this discovery comes to us from a community member over in the Terminus systems. Regular OKAD7470 was the person who actually found this about 15 days ago from the date that I uploaded this video. They shared their discovery over at the Terminus systems subreddit, which is r/Starfield, and surprisingly, this is something that has been in plain sight for a long time now and hasn't actually been discovered or even discussed yet, which leads me to believe that there might be other little skooma nuggets of information hidden within the Starfield content awaiting to be discovered, so get out there and find it. But after this video though, please. And they bring up those trailers because that's the actual source of this new find, the Starfield E3 2021 in-engine trailer, which has been out for almost a half a year now, which is surprising because no one's found this yet. This trailer showed leaked character asset man walking around his ship doing both ship stuff and ship things, and after the player character does what Bethesda Game Studios cannot, climb a ladder, we see them walk past their little wall where they put up all their printed Instagram photos of their adventures, as well as any badges or insignias or achievement points or whatever else for any factions, groups, or anything that they seem to be aligned with. And this is where this new discovery time comes in. OKAD7470 noticed something that looked a bit familiar here, and no, I'm not talking about that 10th planet patch, which has already been broken down and discovered and discussed ever since this trailer was originally dropped. In fact, it was like one of the first things people were talking about, that and that little scribble of Hammerfell and Hierarch. But the fact that this 10th planet patch is there on this wall right here does in fact signify this wall is a collection of lore important things, or at least stuff that is lore important with a mix of Easter eggs mixed in. But this one specific discovery is a lot more than just an Easter egg. This is a Freestar Collective Ranger patch, and I believe there is a lot more to this patch than originally meets the eye. First off, thanks to the recent Constellation Log Starfield update video titled Into the Settled Systems, we got to see firsthand some high-quality close-ups of both the United Colonies and Freestar Collective logos, two factions confirmed to be within Starfield. And in case you haven't seen that Into the Settled Systems video yet and you don't know about these factions, I'll go ahead and give you a very quick breakdown as to who they are. The United Colonies are more of a political and military focused colony and are actually the most powerful faction within the Settled Systems, and the Freestar Collective focus more on individual liberties and freedom. So it seems like it's like the Empire and the Rebels going down in Starfield Town. And ever since these two factions were confirmed to be in the game, the community wondered if perhaps we can choose which factions we can join and partake in a faction-wide power struggle for dominance over the Settled Systems, similar to the Skyrim Civil War, but in space. And this recent discovery seems to actually confirm that low-key, as visible on the player's wall within their own ship is this Freestar Collective patch. But the patch is much more than just a patch representing an alignment or allegiance or even a membership of the collective. Instead, this patch shows the Freestar Bird logo with the word Ranger over it, meaning this patch is likely for somebody who has more than earned their keep amongst the collective, as any title with the term Ranger attached to it generally shows both high skill, high willpower, a lot of experience, and a dash of loyalty. So what does this Ranger patch actually represent then? To me, it means, like I said earlier, we can choose what factions we can join, but even further than that, I think at the same time perhaps it means we can level our ranking within the various factions as well, similar to the Elder Scrolls Oblivion, where you can actually have an in-game faction screen to check your current standing and ranking within the game factions such as Recruit, Knight, Skooma Boy, and so on. I believe this very same faction system and faction dynamic will return with a vengeance within Starfield. Not only will we be able to join more factions at will than just a constellation, but we will be able to level up our standing within those factions also, likely unlocking special favors, assets, weapons, armor, companions, space fish skooma, and maybe even faction-specific ships, and maybe even space fish skooma again. With a system as in-depth as this faction system could be, and with Starfield lore already establishing the fact that the United Colonies and the Freestar Collective certainly aren't friends, I can't help but wonder if Bethesda will take the faction system in a somewhat different route than we've seen in recent Bethesda Game Studios games, meaning if we can join one faction, we could be locked out of joining that specific faction's enemy group, meaning if we join the United Colonies, we won't be able to join Freestar during that actual game, unless we agree to betray the UC by some kind of quest or maybe some other option like that. We already saw something kind of like this in Skyrim with the Dawnguard DLC, and in some ways Fallout 4 too, so in my opinion I think it's safe to assume this indeed will be a feature within Starfield, only more expanded. After all, why would Bethesda put the word Ranger on this Freestar badge? Clearly there is more to this patch than it just simply representing the collective, and this discussion and speculation came out of completely nowhere from one simple discovery in a trailer that has been out for almost half a year now. As I said towards the beginning of the video, I am sure there is a lot more out there within the various Starfield trailers and Constellation log updates, and maybe even the concept art that the community hasn't discovered yet. There very well could be more answers hiding right in plain sight, just like this Freestar Ranger patch. So let's get out there and find it. Like the members of Constellation, we are. Until we can actually explore space within Starfield, we gotta explore Starfield content, and I'll be right there alongside you on this hype train. But that's basically everything I wanted to talk about today. As always, thumbs up if you enjoy the content. Be sure to subscribe to help the community grow, and huge shout out to the following amazing people for supporting the channel and the community. I love you all for this, and this is a great help. Get your name added to the permanent future video shout out list and get my love forever by supporting the channel over on Ko-fi, Patreon, or here on YouTube as an exclusive channel member. Links for all this and more are down in the description below, as well as a link for Skullzi merchandise and the Skullzi Discord server. And as always, thank you for watching. Be sure to tune in next time when a key code to download Starfield was hidden within a trailer this entire time. Not really, but who knows? I wouldn't be surprised, actually. I would be.
It just works.